Hola mis amores, hello my loves. So this morning I am going to do a new how to inject vlog for you guys. I have a lot of people asking me, how do you inject yourself? When's the best time to inject? Should I refrigerate? Should I not? So I'm going to address all those questions in this video. If you are new to my channel, welcome. It is Crissy G, and if you are back, welcome back to my channel. So first things first, how should I store my injections? So I am actually, you guys, on my last 7.5 injection, which you will see here. So you can store in the refrigerator if that is what you're comfortable with. That is what I do. I store it in the refrigerator, or you can actually store this at room temperature. So in the instructions provided to you in your box, it does state that you can store at room temperature at up to 86 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know about you guys, but my house usually stays about 72 regardless of it being winter or summer. It's usually between 70 to 72. And so if I wanted to leave it out on the counter, I definitely could. But for me, in my mind, I think it's better protected in the refrigerator out of anyone's reach and put away in the back until I need it. So that's what I choose to do. The other one is people ask, should I inject at room temperature? Do I take it out and leave it out for 15 minutes or so? Or should I inject right out of the refrigerator? Again, this is your preference. I've done it both ways just to test the theory, because there are many people saying if you leave it out for 15-20 minutes, let it get to room temperature, it will not sting or burn once injected. I did not notice a difference. Sometimes it burns when I leave it at room temperature, and sometimes it burns when it's cold. I think it really depends on if you happen to hit in an area where you could feel it or not feel it. Sometimes the injection hurts a little bit. Sometimes the injection doesn't hurt at all. So it just really depends on, did you get lucky and hit a spot that you didn't feel any pain or any burning sensation. But for the most part, I've only felt pain maybe once or twice during all of my injections, even when I was on Wegovy and Ozempic. So what you want to do first is obviously wash your hands. Now, I make sure you read the instructions yourself and make sure that you understand how to inject. A lot of doctors will let you do it in the office the first time if they have a sample available, just so that they can oversee and understand that you are able to do it on your own at home. So first, you're going to wash your hands, obviously. I'm a very visual learner, so although I read instructions, I always go to YouTube or other tutorials or videos of people actually doing it so that I, for myself, understand what it's supposed to look like. Because I can read it all day long, but it's different for me to see it being done. So what you want to do first is always wash your hands. Make sure you get an alcohol swab. On some of my videos, I don't show myself doing the alcohol swab just because I do it before I film the video. So I do grab an alcohol swab. Okay, so I've got you guys a little closer. So I tend to do mine on my abdomen. In the instructions, it does say that you can do on your abdomen, or you can do on the back of your arm, or in your inner thighs. I've done it on my thighs once and I did not like the way it felt there. I felt like I had leg pain the rest of the day. And in the back of the arm, it says that you should have someone else administer it for you, and I don't feel comfortable doing it on my own arm, and I don't want to have to ask someone to help me with that when I can just do it in the abdomen. So I am taking my last shot. As per the instructions, you're supposed to select your side. Again, I select my abdomen. And then you're supposed to take the injection and pop off this clear cap. So you do that. And this clear cap can be thrown away in the trash. Okay, you're not supposed to put it back into the needle there, because then you have the risk of accidentally poking yourself, correct? So you're going to take the pen, you're going to put it in the area that you just did the alcohol swab. I always find the comfortable for my finger, so there's already kind of a curve there, you see. So I always make sure that it's going to fit comfortable with my finger, and then choose the spot in the abdomen that I want to inject. After this, you're supposed to hold it up to your skin. You do not have to push. When I first started doing the injection, you guys, I would push like really hard like that into my stomach, because I thought that's what you had to do. But you can just lightly put it up against your skin, and that is good enough, okay? So once you've put it there, you're going to go ahead and unlock at that point. So there is an unlock and lock function here. So once you've got it clear on your skin, you're going to unlock at that point, just to avoid accidentally pushing the button before and then injecting the air, correct? So then once I do that, you're going to place your finger back onto the knob, and then you're going to hold there and inject for 10 seconds. I'm going to let you guys listen for the first click, and then you're going to hear the second click, and then you want to keep counting from there. So second click, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So then that's it. You're done. Okay, injection over. Again, you're not supposed to put the clear cap back on. You may or may not have a little bit of blood come out with the injection. In this case, I did. And see, it did not hurt. Although you see the blood coming out, it did not hurt. I just wiped that down with the alcohol wipe again. And that's it. I'm done for the day, you guys. I put my clothes back on and we're good to go. All right, you guys. So it was easy as that. Now, where are you supposed to dispose of your needles? You are supposed to dispose of them in a sharps container, or if you do not want to go through the hassle of getting a sharps container, you can easily use an empty detergent bottle and just label it hazardous. I think it's biohazard or whatnot. I will insert here what you do with your sharps container because I've not filled mine yet, and so I haven't had to dispose of it yet. But I will leave it on here what you're supposed to do with the sharps container. You can get your own free sharps container at Mounjaro.com. If you go to the website, there is an area where you can fill out a quick questionnaire and they will mail you a free sharps container to your home address. You can also ask your pharmacy. I know Alto Pharmacy will also deliver a free sharps container when I purchase anything needle related. They will automatically, if you ask, send you one at no charge with your prescription. So that's always helpful. People ask me, when do I inject? Do I rather inject in the morning or in the afternoon, midday? Honestly, you guys, it's going to be up to you and your schedule and what's most convenient for you. For me, I like to inject in the morning just so that the hunger suppression can kick in and be most helpful throughout the day versus me injecting at night. But I will say when I first started my injections, I would inject at night just because I was not sure what type of symptoms or side effects I was going to experience, and so I wanted to initially sleep it off. I know that a lot of you get insomnia just as I did in the beginning. The insomnia is going to hit regardless of you injecting in the daytime or at nighttime. So it didn't matter at that point if I injected at night, or sometimes I would inject in the morning to see if it would help with the insomnia. It did not, because the insomnia actually lasts 3 or 4 days after injection every time. So regardless of me having done it during the day or during the night, it really didn't make a difference as far as insomnia. People will also ask me, why do I prefer the abdomen? For me, I don't feel any pain there. It doesn't bother me. It's easy to access the abdomen. Like I said, I tried it in my thighs once and it hurt for the entire day. And then my arms, I can't see myself injecting into my arm. And then it requests that you do it on the backside. And that to me is uncomfortable. So I don't want to do it in my arm. It does not... I asked my doctor, is there a correlation between injecting in the abdomen and nausea? And he said, absolutely not. You injecting in the abdomen is not going to make or break whether you experience nausea or not. I experience absolutely zero nausea, and I do my abdomen every week. I do alternate sides from right to left, but I inject myself in the abdomen every time. So I hope you found this video helpful, you guys. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for me. It truly has helped my channel grow in a short period of time, and I greatly appreciate you guys doing that for me. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, make sure you leave them down below. Thank you for watching. Till next time, talk soon.